Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel for another video. Today is a how-to video. I had a message from a guy last night. It was a very nice message, talking about how he likes my channel because of the wide range of content that I'm able to put out with the different things that I do with work and with personal stuff. And he gave me some good pointers. I have made a few how-to videos, and this is another one. And this is something that I'm really passionate about. I'm really passionate about trailer safety. That's why I made that GVWR video, Understanding GVWR. And part of the reason why I made that 250 versus 350 video, because there's a lot of dangerous stuff out there with people that don't even know they're being dangerous. People go out and buy a trailer, whether it's for work or chances are it's personal. It's a camper trailer or something like that. They've got a half ton, they had the half ton overweighted, or even they have a 1 ton, a 3/4 ton, but they don't have the load balanced properly. And these are certain things to look for. If you have too much tongue weight, you're gonna have a lot of weight in your truck. Your front of your truck's gonna be picking up, and that makes the front really sort of bobby and it's not a stable drive at all. And then if you have too much weight in the back, it actually picks the back end up, and then the trailer is just swimming around back there. And that's what happens most times when you see people have accidents alongside the road, is their trailer took a sway, they don't know how to correct it, or it's just at a point where you can't correct it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you 2 wrong ways to do it and then 1 right way. So first I'm gonna show you too much tongue weight, and then I'm gonna show you too much tail weight on the trailer. Now my truck has airbags on it, so I actually took the air down to 10 pounds, so you'll be able to see when I have too much tongue weight on the truck, the truck tipping down, and then when I have too much tail weight, you'll be able to see the trailer sort of pulling up. And too much tail weight is more dangerous than too much tongue weight, but they're both dangerous. So here's what we have first. We have a 20-foot B-Wise equipment hauler trailer. We've got my 4-ton Kubota tractor. We have the 2020 F350. So I have my airbags right here, but I have my airbags down to 10 pounds, and you can see I can push them freely. So like I said, first I'm gonna load it on. I'll show you too much tongue weight, and then I'll show you too much tail weight. Okay, so here first we have too much tongue weight. Now I am limited to how far I can go forward on my trailer because I have my buckets there in front, but you can really see the truck has a serious squat. Now this truck does have a leveling kit, so it will make it look even worse than what it would be, but you can see how much gap we have here between the wheel and the fender, and then how much gap we have up here between the wheel and the fender. You can see the springs are really stretched out. The front end of the truck is like picking off the ground. So when you're going down the road, you're gonna get a lot of bobbing and weaving, and you can see the pitch of the trailer. When your trailer's loaded, you want it to be level. So when you hook up your trailer, especially if you do not have airbags, you want to have your trailer slightly, higher in the front than in the back, so that when you do get loaded, you got a level ride. You can see this is not level at all. This is tipping down big time. So this is too much tongue weight. Now I'm going to load it too far to the back, and I'll show you guys too much tail weight. Now, without damaging my trailer and the locking mechanism in the trailer, I'm not going to come right to the end of the trailer because that will just demolish the locking mechanism on the trailer. So I'm not going to do that, obviously. But this is a case of too much tail weight. So you can see now the trailer is slightly tipping up. So what that's doing, it's pulling up on the truck. So there's not enough weight on the truck whatsoever. There's way too much weight on the axles, and then behind the axles of the trailer. And you're gonna be going down the road and your trailer is gonna be swimming behind you. And if you get going too fast and it takes too much of a swim, that is it, folks. When your trailer starts doing this, it's a big speed wobble and you are done. This is extremely, extremely, extremely dangerous. What you are looking for is you're looking to have the majority of your weight, slightly ahead of the axles onto your trailer. So you're looking for 15 to 20% tongue weight on your truck is an ideal tongue weight. A little bit more is not the end of the world. As long as you have the payload for it, a little bit more is not the end of the world. But less is dangerous, it's killer. You're gonna hurt yourself or somebody else. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you where I load it now with the mulcher. And actually I'm gonna mention something too. it can be very tricky. You know, if you're loading on an excavator or something, it doesn't take a lot to go from a good weight to too much tail weight. For instance, when I first bought this excavator and this trailer, I only had my landscape bucket and then just my normal dig bucket. And I loaded it so that when I brought my boom down, my boom was basically in line with the end of my trailer. I had my blade in front at that point, and it felt great. It felt fine. And when I picked up my excavator, once the mulcher was hooked up, I loaded it the same way with the blade in the front, and I had it so that the mulcher was basically right at the end of my trailer. So I had a little bit of space in front here, and just the extra weight of the mulcher, you know, that's almost 1,000 pounds. The bucket might be what, 150, 200 pounds? Just the difference in that weight made my trailer feel terrible. I couldn't drive it on the highway. I had to pull off the highway and take the old roads back. Took my time, and then I realized, okay, there's not enough tongue weight. So that's how touchy it can be. It can be extremely touchy. So what I'm gonna show you now is where you want it to be. All right, so here we have the perfect setup. You can see that the majority of the weight is slightly ahead of the axles of the trailer. We have the proper setup here. We are basically sitting perfectly level on our trailer. The ground's not perfectly level here. The ground is higher here than it is there, so this is what I had to deal with. But when you look at the truck, it's basically sitting level right now. And again, keep in mind, this has a leveling kit. This is a 2.5 inch leveling kit. And on these new 2020s, the rear block is smaller in the back. So if you had the proper rake, right now you would be sitting basically perfectly level, probably even without airbags. And right now, like I said, I do not have the airbags pumped up for this reason. So right here we are sitting exactly where we would want to be. This is going to feel like a great, comfortable ride. So this is what you're looking for, guys, and I hope this reaches a lot of people and a lot of people can share this video, because I see way too many vehicles on the road that are not even close to being weighted properly, and it's just asking for disasters. It is asking for disasters. So I hope this video helps. So that's out of the way. Now I'm going to show you what we got done on this site. So this was the first sort of full big site for the 4-ton, and man, did it ever do a great job. I'm really impressed with how that machine works and how stable it feels. Again, I know I've mentioned it a few times, but it feels extremely stable. I thought for sure it would be much tippier, but when I first got to this site, actually I ended up training a guy on this site, a new operator, to take over for my main operator on his days off, because we just have too much going on right now. I'm not able to take over for him. But this was like a 4-wheeler path through here, and now it is like the Trans-Canada Highway. You can see we got out past the power line, and then on this side we're a good solid 10 feet back in here. So now we have nothing to worry about here for a little while. But this site is a weird one. We're in the valley. The soil here is amazing, as you can see, and man, it grows like crazy here. Like this site, we basically have to do every 2 years. It's just what it is. I don't know what is in the soil in this particular site, but there's like 2 or 3 sites in the valley that are that way, and this is one of them. So then we get the guy anchors done. There were some big popple along the side of the anchors that I'm going to have to rent a chipper for. I don't have my chipper anymore. I'll have to rent a chipper just to finish some of these off. But we got the anchors completed. All 3 all the way around the site has been snipped. So this site is good, you know, for 2 years probably. But man, like I said, I'm really impressed with how this machine's working out. I'm heading to another site right now where there is a bit of bigger stuff, and I'll show you guys before. Hopefully I can get it done in a day. We will see how it goes. If I don't, no big deal. I know where I'll be working tomorrow. So let's jump in the truck. Well, after we chain this thing down. That is one other video that I made, a how-to, is how to load your excavator and chain down properly, secure properly. So check out that video as well. But let's get this thing chained down, go get some fuel, because that is bone dry. Get on to the next one. Okay, so here we are at the next site. I'm not gonna make this site about mulching, because that's not, I'm not gonna make this video about mulching, because that's not what this video is designed for. But I just want to show you, you know, some before and after, and that's about it. So I'm going to clean up the road here a little bit, and then away from these power lines. So, you know, we got like 20-foot birch trees. Of course it has to be birch, the absolute worst stuff to deal with. This is the type of stuff that I'd want to use my 8-ton for. This is getting pretty big for the 4-ton. Pretty good sized stuff, but we'll see how it handles it, how it does. It will do it, just take a little bit longer. And the guy lines aren't too bad. This one's not bad. This one's got some big stuff on it though. Same size as that stuff there. So again, you know, the 4-ton, I'm sure will do it. I'll show you guys afterwards. But the 8-ton would just, you know, just destroy it. This will chew it up. The 8-ton would destroy it. I'll take you over and show you this line. This line is not a whole lot on. There's some, you know, around the anchors and stuff, which is the main spot you need to clean so they can get in and check the tension and stuff on the wires. But this one's pretty grown in. Yeah, so you can see that it's gonna take some time. You can't even see it. It's gone. It is gone. So we better get at it because we had a late start already today. And yeah, we got to get this done. Okay, so we are done. It's around 6 o'clock. We are done. We are out of here. This line was easy. We fixed up the road. We got the power line all taken care of down that way. There was some big stuff on there, which you guys seen before. And then the line over to the left, there was a bit on the far side. You can see how she's loaded, boys. See how she's loaded? So on this one, there was some big stuff here right in front. And by big, I mean like 25 feet. And on the right side of the line, there was some pretty good sized stuff. And same as hugging over here to that one spot on the left. But the hard part, man, guys, there was a lot of work on this line down here. Like a lot. It was even easier to notice once I got into it. But man, there was a lot of work on this line. You couldn't even see this guy anchor before. Well, you can see her now. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, there's some photos of when I have the machine in there, and you can see, there will be photos. You can see how high the trees were compared to the excavator. I mean, some of those birch trees down there are 30-35 feet high. So anyway, we got her. So if you follow me on Instagram, they're there. If you don't, Instagram is just @WorkPlayTV. But alright folks, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's an educational video, and you know, just another sort of day in the life of what I do this time of year. But you know, give me some ideas for some more videos like this if you guys want to see some stuff. If you're second guessing something, if there's not videos out there, hopefully the wind's not too bad. If there's not videos already on the YouTube and you want me to make one, just let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. But anyway, for now, that is it. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye.